Brett Dawson, selloutcrowd.com, here with you at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, where the Thunder is an improbable winner in Game 2 of the season. 108-105 over the Cavaliers. A pretty stunning turn of events here. The Thunder down 10 with 2:25 to play. Basically just don't miss a shot from there. Perfect at the three-point line, 4 for 4. Perfect at the free throw line, 4 for 4. And a driving basket from Lou Dort gives them the lead to stay in a game that sure looked like it was going Cleveland's way. Donovan Mitchell had 43 points, even though Lou Dort made him work hard for some of those. Looked like the combination of Donovan scoring and the Cavaliers' defense was going to be a little too much for the Thunder, and yet they find a way. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said just a highly competitive team, really driven to win. It looked that way in those closing minutes tonight. The first time they really found a great offensive rhythm, Mark Daigneault said, and it's telling, he said, of a young team that they could find it then, faced with a loss, really their backs to the wall, and they come out and get the job done. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, again, 34 points. Lou Dort with 25, and that driving layup, and pretty good defense on Donovan Mitchell, despite his great numbers. But one of the big talking points of this game, aside from the Thunder's stirring comeback in those final couple of minutes, is going to be Chet Holmgren. 16 points, 13 rebounds, and a Thunder rookie record 7 blocks. He was spectacular. He made a game-tying 3 late in the game. He was all over the floor. He had a sequence where he blocked a shot, brought the ball up court and found Cason Wallace for an assist. He had a remarkable block on Evan Mobley that stood up to a challenge, was called a foul. That call was reversed. He was everywhere defensively. Had a play where he contested a shot in the corner, and then as the ball was swung, crossed the entire court, just cleared the entire width of the floor with ease and made it look very simple. He was great tonight. He said after the game that he felt like he had watched the entire Bulls game, even though he didn't rewatch it. Felt like he had, because he watched so many clips of himself, so many little mistakes. He's hard on himself. He is, as Mark Daigneault likes to say, a competitor and a learner. He said he took a lot of things from those Bulls video clips, just mistakes he was making that really showed up on film and things that he could adjust tonight. He really did. He was spectacular defending the paint. And, you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said after the game, when the Thunder are at their very best, they're getting stops and then they're getting out in transition. Cleveland's defense is built to stop that. And Cleveland did a great job defensively tonight. Guarded Shai really well, put bodies between him and the rim, managed to guard him without fouling. And yet the Thunder just kind of found ways. Some of those things were Chet block shots, keeping the ball in bounds, but also just little plays. Things like, you know, Isaiah Joe really struggling to make shots. They draw up a play for him to get a 3 late in the game, but the shot's not there. He drives, and Jalen Williams gets a 3-pointer that he makes. This is the kind of stuff that not all young teams are capable of doing. This was a pretty good environment tonight. Shai said not one of the best crowds or not a great crowd, but a good crowd. Pretty rowdy for Cleveland's home opener. And particularly in the second half, where it looked like they were going to get this win, you could sense that the Cavaliers fans felt it. They expected to get out of here with it and couldn't because of some spectacular stuff by the Thunder. And again, this is a very young team. This is a team now that has gone on the road and won 2 games. The Bulls are not one of the best teams in the league, but they beat Toronto tonight. Cleveland could be, when it's healthy, one of the better teams in the East. So this was a tough road test for a team that's not very tested. Only play-in game experience, a couple of games last year, no genuine playoff experience. This is a Cavaliers team that got there last year, did lose in the first round, but they have that kind of experience under their belt, something this Thunder team doesn't have. They have to build those experiences now. They got to find ways in the regular season to get some of these moments that they can build on for what they hope will be a playoff run at the end of the year. This is a big one. They're all, there's so many games left to play, and as Mark Daigneault keeps talking about, this is a young team with a lot of room for improvement. But this one, pretty spectacular, really improbable, and I think the first real sign of what Chet Holmgren can do for this team and the way he can alter it defensively and offensively. So got a lot out of this one, a lot of good. The Thunder are 2-0. They're going to go home now for an afternoon game on Sunday, a rare home opener in the afternoon, and play the reigning NBA champion Denver Nuggets, who will come in at 2-0 after a close game in Memphis tonight. So great test again for the Thunder. Not only that, they have to come back and play a back-to-back. So they'll play in the afternoon on Sunday, go back and play Detroit at home on Monday. A lot happening for this Thunder team, but they are going to be happy flying home. A big win tonight in an improbable situation. Big nights from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, and Chet Holmgren. This is a team that can feel pretty good about itself heading back home. We'll be at that home opener. We'll be at that Detroit game. We'll have plenty for you there. Check us out. More coverage later at selloutcrowd.com, and we'll see you soon.